morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel and a disgusting and rainy day here in Northern Illinois. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I discuss ownership of the Model 3. I also work on some interesting electric vehicle projects on this channel. Today's video, is the Model 3 an unreliable car? Now, I bring this up because the Consumer Reports and other publications have been mentioning that the Model 3 is no longer rated a very reliable car. And I believe that the Model 3 moved down, I think it was 2.7%. I'd have to check the numbers on that in Consumer Reports rating list, and it brought it out of the most reliable category and moved it down. And they stated that the car is now rated as unreliable. And I've had a number of people mention this and ask me about it. Well, there's a couple of things. First off, right off the top, that unreliable report, if you read it, the very next sentence in the Consumer Reports findings, when it says it's lowered its reliability reports, it says for panel gap and paint finish issues. Now, I don't want to sidestep that too much, because let's face it, if you're purchasing a new car, especially one that's, you know, in the little bit more expensive range, you want to make sure that the fit and finish is good. But from my perspective, reliability should have nothing to do with paint quality and panel gaps. That would be a fit and finish issue. Maybe we don't recommend you buy it or something like that just because of that. But from a purely, will it leave you stranded on the roadway or will it be in the shop being repaired all the time standpoint, actually the Model 3 is a very reliable car. Now, my car, the paint is awesome. The panel gaps are basically perfect. I mean, there's only there's two minor little issues where the two glass panes meet. If you look at it at the two center, the corners at the center of the roof, where the middle pane here and the rear pane meet, the corners of the glass are slightly different in how they meet. And then my charge port tail light doesn't match up in alignment with the reflector on the rear bumper, or the reflector on the trunk lid. So it looks like the driver's side tail light sticks out. When the car was under warranty, I had the charge port door replaced. It was just an issue with the early cars, minor water leak issue. And when the gentleman came out to replace that, I asked him if he could align that light, and he said there's no way, that's just the way they're made. They're all like that. And I've looked at a bunch of early Model 3s, and all of them, the left rear light, it's like they molded it slightly off. There's a slight misalignment, just maybe 3 or 4 millimeters or something, of that driver's side tail light. So those are the only issues. All the panel gaps and everything are fine. I mean, I literally pored over this car looking for flaws. Can't find any other than the corners of the glass not being perfectly aligned and that taillight lens. So my car has been very good. I have seen other Model 3s that have had body line and panel gap fitment issues and whatnot, and so that is a concern. But I can say this, that if you're going to go buy a car, right now there are even Model 3s in stock. You can go and look at it, and if you don't like the fit and finish of the car, pick a different one. But from a pure reliability standpoint, I've got over 52,000 miles on my car. The charge port door was replaced under warranty. It didn't affect the usability. I just had an error on the screen that said you need to have the charge port door serviced right after I bought it. Water had gotten in it. It was a common thing. I get screen glitches. That can be a somewhat frequent thing, depending on, I don't know, how often I drive the car, I guess. But the car is reliable. Nothing has broken. All I've ever done is add washer fluid and replace the tires. Brakes are fine. I mean, I haven't had, nothing is broken in this car or worn out or anything in 52,000 miles. So I can say experientially, my Model 3 is reliable, and the fit and finish on my car is very, very good. I know that there are Model 3s, and there's Model S's and Model X's for that matter, that have some panel gap misalignment issues. But that does not mean that if there's panel gap misalignment, it doesn't mean that the car is mechanically unreliable. So that's my take on it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And yeah, you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Take it easy now.